No non-Mercedes leads a lap at Monza in the history.
Emilia-Romagna, the damage here is unimaginable, according to local authorities.
Following the cancellation of this weekend's Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, Mercedes will not postpone the major upgrade planned for its W14. The majority of Formula One's 10 teams are expected to make significant changes to their cars for this weekend's Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix at Italy's Imola circuit. However, the event was cancelled due to the impact of heavy flooding in the area, which submerged the arena. We will have a look at what the Mercedes team has planned for the huge Imola upgrades. Stay there till the end of the video so that you don't miss out on any aspect. So without wasting time, let's get started. Mercedes has a lot riding on the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix weekend. The team has set Imola as the date for a much needed car upgrade since pre-season testing, and the revised W14 rolled out of the garage for the first time. The sixth round of the season upgrade package was always intended to be part of the car's development plan, but it gained added importance as well as a new design direction after the team's disappointing performance in the first race of the season in Bahrain. After finishing 5th and 7th in Sakir and trailing race winner Max Verstappen by more than 50 seconds, team boss Toto Wolff called for a radical rethink in the way the team pursues performance, and the Imola upgrade is the first step in that new direction. The upgrades part are unlikely to close the gap to the front, but they should lay the groundwork for future improvements that will chip away at Red Bull's lead. Mercedes hopes that it will pave the way for a new, more fruitful development path, allowing the team to compete for championships against the coming years. As per trackside engineering director Andrew Chauvelin, if they go back to the Bahrain test and race, that's when they'll realise that they don't have a package that would allow them to compete for a world championship. If they kept going in the same development direction, they wouldn't be in a position to challenge Red Bull. Around that time, they made some decisions about how they develop the car, how the car works aerodynamically, and how they shape the car's characteristics. In essence, how the drivers handle themselves while driving. What they will be bringing to the track in Imola is the first step in that process. This takes a long time to develop in the wind tunnel, and these things don't happen overnight. The Imola package is a first step in that direction. They also hope to provide additional updates later this year. With the Imola race no longer taking place, the season will continue with the Monaco Grand Prix, which is by far the slowest race on the calendar. While the Monte Carlo street circuit's unique low-speed maximum downforce demands and a higher risk of damage, some teams are considering delaying their upgrades until the following round in Barcelona. Ferrari is expected to postpone the debut of their revised suspension for the SF23 until the Spanish Grand Prix, rather than running it in Monaco. However, a Mercedes team representative confirmed to race fans that the Imola upgrade package will be run in Monaco next weekend. The W14s have already been modified to take advantage of the new package. Mercedes, the celebrated Silver Arrows, have been fighting to reclaim their championship lead in the 2023 racing season. The team has now revealed their strategic shift, which will debut with a significant upgrade package at the upcoming Imola race next weekend. Mercedes faced a difficult W13 in the 2022 season, resulting in a year spent primarily fending off porpoising issues. Despite this, they finished the season on a high note by finishing first and second in Interlagos. George Russell was driving force behind Mercedes' only victory of the year. The former world champions have only one podium finish in 2023 and currently sit third in the constructors' standings, 128 points behind reigning champions Red Bull. Mercedes realised at the season opening Bahrain Grand Prix in early March that they had made a mistake by sticking with their design concept from 2022, which was the first year of the F1's new technical regulations. They had been hoping that the eye-catching Zero side pod look first seen on their previous W13 model held untapped potential, but it quickly became clear that the new car would be unable to challenge Red Bull, who in 2022 empathetically ended Mercedes' 8-year constructors title streak and have won all 5 races to begin the new campaign. Lewis Hamilton said that they were on the wrong track as early as Friday's practice in Bahrain, before the team principal Wolff admitted that the W14 design didn't work out. Since then, Mercedes has been battling Aston Martin and Ferrari to finish behind the Red Bulls, with 7-time world champion Hamilton admitting he has been counting the days until the upgrades arrive. There have already been repercussions in Mercedes' senior leadership team, with James Allison replacing Mike Elliott as technical director. Wolff has been quite open about the planned changes for Imola in recent weeks, listing front suspension bodywork, which is believed to be focused around the side pods, and a new floor as the main upgrades. The most visible change is expected to be the new side pod design, with Mercedes abandoning its infamous zero side pod design in favour of something more conventional. However, the team has repeatedly stated that its unique side pods, which were first introduced ahead of the 2022 season, are not the primary reason for its poor performance. It won't be the same as other people's side pods, and it won't be the same as what they've got. It'll be different. They have a very different side pod that way. However, the most significant improvements in Imola will most likely be more subtle. Wolff has recently emphasised the importance of changes to the front suspension to improve the car's balance and create a more stable platform for extracting aerodynamic performance. If Mercedes can run the car at a lower ride height with more predictable results, it has the potential to unlock significant performance. Well, thanks to the new suspension and floor changes. The car's predictability and stability, in Wolff's opinion, are just below average. He doesn't believe in miracles, but at the same time he also thinks that the stability of the car is just subpar. If they can solve that problem with the aid of a front suspension redesign, that is unquestionably a good option and could save them more lap time than the aerodynamic package does. This is just a result of the increased pace and drivability. Wolff emphasised that the upgrade will be a learning experience that will allow the team to test some of its hypotheses about why the car performs less well than Red Bull. The Imola upgrade should not be confused with a brand new vehicle though. Apart from anything else, the budget cap does not allow for the introduction of a new chassis designed before 2024, and Allison says that it's crucial to retain the positive aspects of the current vehicle. In Imola, Mercedes anticipates improved performance, but Wolff has cautioned against having unrealistic expectations. First of all, Mercedes need to control their expectations because they are bringing an updated package that will include suspension parts, bodywork, and other items. It may take more than 3 practice sessions at Imola to fully realise the potential of a new suspension, bodywork and floor, because the setup of the car also needs to be adjusted to accommodate the new updates. However, the team will have plenty of track time to evaluate its new components, because 3 race weekends in a row, including Monaco and Spain after Imola, are coming up. F1 is a relative game. To sum up, the results of Mercedes' labour might not be as evident on the racecourse if Red Bull, Ferrari and Aston Martin all make improvements over the upcoming races. Under the current technical regulations, it could still be a significant turning point for Mercedes' fortunes if it offers a future development direction with more potential than the previous one. With this, we've come to the end of our video. We hope you liked the content. Do let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel too. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.